ready to move on? Yes. Okay, very good. So now we're going to move on to our story map for this story. Notice that you guys can take out your ELA journals. We are going to draw this story map. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time because we're actually going to do 6 groups for our story map. So it's a little bit, we're actually going to kind of put everything together that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. So we'll do figurative language, and notice, if you haven't noticed, that there's 2 boxes for vocabulary, right? Because in this story, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of vocab, words that you may or may not know. So I gave you guys 2 spaces for that. Figurative language, remember when your group does that, you can do similes, you can do metaphors, you can do idioms, that's, okay. Dexter, let's get Kenny like after class, right? Because I want you to be a part of this. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so did everybody finish drawing this out?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do like 1 more minute. Make sure you have 6 squares. Notice I would give your 2 boxes a little bit bigger, right? Because you might need more space for your plot and your figurative language to write it down. But you'll probably just have to write a little bit smaller for today. Okay? And then while you guys are finishing that up, I'll put the groups up. Mrs. Humphrey, I think. Yes, we do have vocabulary twice because there's a lot of
Jaden.
vocabulary in the story. And then also, class, make sure you write the name of the story for this one so that when we review tomorrow and do compare and contrast, you remember which story is which. Okay? Okay. Also, a couple of reminders about group expectations. Okay? There's going to be 4 people in your group. Also, remember that everybody in the group has something to say, right? Everybody has a voice in the group, and I want to make sure that everybody understands that we want to give everybody a chance to participate. We want everyone to share their ideas, their thoughts. Super important about working in a group, okay? Also, like pointing fingers at other students and saying, you aren't doing your job, like this and that, like that's not a good, like,
Character.
Right, because you're just like pointing out like what they're not doing, right? A better way that we can kind of make sure everybody feels included of like, hey, what are your thoughts? Like, what do you think, right? So we want to make sure that everybody is participating in the group. As I'm walking around, I want to see that, right? I want us to see practice being kind to each other, giving affirming statements to everybody in the group and making sure that everyone's on task. Okay? Any questions on group expectations? On what we're doing? I'm going to give you about 10 minutes because I have some other cool things that I think we're going to do with this story. 10 minutes, and I'm going to put the groups up so you know. I switched them up from yesterday just to keep things nice and exciting. Because who doesn't want to find a new group, right? And wait for it. Ooh, I don't think it was even on. You guys are like waiting in anticipation.
Yep. Yeah.
Um,
Tell us more about
you might need to go to the thing at the top of the computer and pick room 20. There's like a little,
Room 20 at the top.
it's like a little Apple TV box.
Okay.
You
got
see it? Yeah.
Let's see. Can Miss Richards do all this tech stuff? I can do it.
You got this.
Thank you. You're being so encouraging. Okay.
Wait, GT's not there.
Yes, and also if someone is not here, that's okay. You just have one less person. Okay, so characters, we're not doing duplicates. Oh, and also I wrote the numbers of the groups on the tables. So group 1, group 2, group 3 is here, group 4 4 is here, group 5 is here, 6 and 7. All right, ready, go. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, wait.
I never did this for
Okay, but then
you said I never did
I'll give you my notes. And you can use my notebook since you were absent yesterday.
this. I never did this.
Okay, I'll give you my notes.
This is our group.
oh, yes.
Abigail, you can sit next to me.
Oh, sorry, class. Sorry, good point. Thank you. Is it here? Yes, Liam totally corrected me. Class, on your, thank you, I made a mistake. On your story map, instead of having 2 boxes of vocabulary, you're going to change one of them and change it to adverbs. Thank you. So sorry, but thank you for you are doing adverbs. You just change one of the vocabulary. Okay. That's the get it.
So we're doing the figure.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing vocabulary.
Okay, so see class how I changed one of the just really quick. Real quick. I changed one of the Liam corrected me, there were 2 boxes for vocab. I changed one of the vocab to adverbs. So the adverb group, raise your hand if you're doing adverbs. Yes, so group 4 is doing adverbs. Okay, and then the other group's doing vocab. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. So we can.
Yes. Hold on.
Or yeah, or both. Yeah, that means so conceited.
Okay.
Someone has to know what that means. I don't. So you can explain.
Oh, there's 7. Okay.
Wait, I can wait. Where is it up on my
Sorry. So
Here, that's
there's 7 squares. Okay, class.
How about both school? Most people probably don't
Okay.
know both schools.
Class.
Gabby, how
Okay.
about both schools?
There's a little bit of confusion. Yes. Okay, so there's a little bit of a confusion, so let me just clarify. Thank you for bringing all this to my attention. It's a little bit confusing. Okay, we have character, vocab, figurative language, adverbs, plot, theme, and vocab. There is still 2 vocab. So group 2, raise your hand.
Dictionary.
Group 2, you guys are still doing vocab. Group 4, where's my group 4? You guys are doing adverbs. Group 3, show me where you're at. Figurative language. Group 5, where are you? Group 5, you guys are doing plot. Group 6, where are you? Theme. Group 7 is vocab. Let's do, if you, and there's still going to be, you need 7 squares on your box. So just split the vocab in 2 spaces so that you have enough. Okay, does that make sense? Yes? Okay, now we can get started. Thank you.
No, very, very.
Yeah.
Some of oneself. So what I'm conceited, very proud. Very proud. Okay. Just put someone. I said both.
Yes.
Wait, very good. Very proud. I'm good.
You got it.
O, definitely. Expressive pride. I can only fit 2, so let's just do 2.
What? How do you even say that? It's really big. Try to write it.
What were the help?
Okay, let's do
This one.
Let's do one more.
Depict it.
Hold on. Wait a second, I gotta write this.
I never think that you're better than others, okay? Is there somewhere in the story, show me your text as evidence.
Shows pride.
And then there's probably one more thing. Look. Look.